So what we have here is not an area review, but a comparing or ordering review. And we also have this little cutie, Elena Jean. Here's some proofs for pictures. I wonder which one I went with. Can you guess? A, B, or C? What a cute little pumpkin. Okay, so let's look at the review. Use greater than, less than, or equal to compare the bolded numbers to the other 5 numbers. 1 point each, 10 points total. So about half of this test comes down to answering these correctly. Well, for each one you only have 3 different choices. But let's see, 45,683, 45,583. So 600s is more than 500, so that one's going to be greater than. 45,683 versus 45,783. 700s is more than 600s. 45,305. Go ahead and write, or it doesn't even say 40,000. 45,000. It says 40,305. Well, it's better to have 5 thousands than to have 0 thousands. So that is greater than 45,693. It's better. Let's see. Both have 45,000. Both have 600. But this one has 8 tens and this one has 9 tens. So this is larger. And then we have 45,683. And I believe that is our number. So they must be equal. Let's see. The next one, 683,043. 683,043. Is that right? 683,043. Well, that is that number. So they must be equal. 673,043. Let's see, a 6 in the 100,000s place, sure. 7 in the 10,000s place. This one must be bigger. 683,030. Let's see, what's that gonna be? 600. So for each one, you got to look at it. My hand's getting a little sore. I see 4 tens is bigger than 3 tens. 683,143. 1 in the hundreds place is more than 0 in the hundreds place. And then the last one over here, I need to write it. 684,000. Here's 683,000. Well, I'd rather have $684,000 than $683,000. But hey, you know what? I wouldn't complain about either one. Both sound wonderful. There's a lot of fun things we could do. Would I share the wealth a little bit? Yeah. Everyone would get a Slinky or something. Okay, very generous, Mr. Polkowski. Hey, happy Halloween, by the way. I got this from Alyssa, I think. Thank you for that nice message. I'm sure this little pumpkin will love it. I'm going to go with B. Okay, let's see. Here's a question, at least based a little bit on real life. Last month, student groups created a quadrilateral, a 4-sided figure, and used square units to estimate their area. Do you remember that? I do. List the following student quadrilaterals in order from least area to greatest area, as well as their respective areas. And down here I see least, and I see greatest. We had to go over these in class because the writing is very faint. But let's just look at the numbers. Is there a number that's sticking out as the smallest? Yes, it's Chespin as 61 square units. So I'm going to write down here where it says least, Chespin. I'm going to put in 61 square units. I could find the next largest one, or I could look for, well, what's the largest one total? And the largest one total is this Charmander, that's 323 square units. 323 square units. So what's in between Chespin and Charmander? And let me put a little check mark. I've used Charmander. I've used Chespin. So in between we have one that's 259 square units. I think it's Eevee. 254 is Abra, and 197 is Froakie. So Froakie is the next one. I'm going to draw a little arrow. Froakie, 197 units squared. Okay, and I have room now. I need to have room for 2 more. Let me put a little check mark for Froakie. Abra or Eevee, which one is larger? 254 versus 259. 9 ones is bigger than 9 or 4 ones. So the next largest is Abra, and that is 254 square units. And then that must leave last, or in between, Eevee. And I don't want to forget the units, 259 square units. Okay? It says list. List the following student quadrilaterals in order from least, good, got that, to greatest, as well as their respective areas. Okay, and I have all of that. So I'm done with the front. A shipping company called Snedderulf Express requires that packages that weigh over 3,650 grams be shipped via truck. Any packages 3,650 grams or less will be shipped by plane. Use the chart below to state which packages will be shipped by plane and which by truck. Be sure to include your reasoning. Slightly made up problem. Are there really shipping companies that use trucks and planes? Absolutely. Do they require you to only ship something by truck or by plane? No, but it's probably a lot more expensive to ship it by plane because it's going to get there very quickly compared to a truck. And as one of my past jobs was actually unloading and loading trucks for a real company called Federal Express or FedEx. Okay. I would sort things based on what address they're going to or what zip code. We're just sorting them based on weight. So I saw Brian T had a really good strategy. He went, you know what? I'm gonna label ones that are going on the truck with a T and one's going on the plane with a P. Okay, that's what Brian did. Over here, if you're Jocelyn, we made a column. We said one's truck, and we said one's plane. Well, let's see what was deciding it. And here's a great thing you got to do: underline 3,650 grams, because that's the cutoff mark. It says it here too. So 3,650 grams, Lou's Diner. That one's much heavier, so it's going on the truck. And I don't want to cross it out. I just want to know I used it. Gravity, is it greater than 3,650? Yeah. So that's also going on the truck. Cardenas, is it over 3,650? Yeah, because it's 3,735. So Cardenas is going on the truck as well. That froze for a little bit, I don't know. Now what about this one? Fallas Paredes. It's less than 3,650, so it must be going on the plane. Walgreens is a lot less than 3,650 grams, so it must be going on the plane. Leaving Toys R Us, the heaviest package, which has to go on the truck. Okay. Well, word problems need word answers. Use the chart below to state which packages will be shipped by plane and which by truck. Be sure to include your reasoning. The Walgreens and Fallas Paredes packages will go by plane because they are less than 3,650 grams. I don't want to say that all the rest can go on the truck. That would be kind of the lazy way of saying it. I don't know, what if you're talking to the person over the phone? They said, which one should be on the truck? You just say, oh, all the rest of them should be on the truck. Let's make sure we know what's going to go on the truck. On the truck, we can send the Lou's Diner, Cardenas. What's that one? I can't even. Gravity. Okay. Gravity and Toys R Us packages. Because they weigh over 3,650 grams. Okay, and that actually didn't take that long. Let's see, we're having here some kind of race, it looks like. SpongeBob's group of friends and enemies had a contest to see who could travel the farthest distance in 1 hour. Based on the distances covered for each contestant below, who won the contest? Who came in third place? It doesn't say who came in second place or who came in last place. It said who won the contest and who came in third place. The farthest distance in 1 hour. Okay, normally a race might be won by the person who has the lowest time, who's the fastest. But in this case, they all had the same amount of time. It was just to see who could get the farthest. Okay, so first thing I see is I want to convert those numbers for Plankton and Sandy Cheeks to what a more standard form, so I can just tell easily what they are. 323 meters, and Sandy Cheeks also had 323 meters. Is that going to make a difference to my answer for the question? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, who won the contest? So I want the person with the highest number who went the furthest or farthest. Let's see. Squidward has the highest number, so he has to be the one who won. Squidward went the farthest. And then since I'm such a smarty pants, I want to show just how far he went. 327 meters. Do I need to find the second place? Yeah, kind of I do. The question doesn't ask for it, but I don't know how to figure out who's in third place without finding second. 327 meters. Wow, Sandy and Plankton were right behind him. They both came in second place. So there's a little bit something more to this question because you have to think about it and realize, does one of them second and third? No, they both occupy second place. So what's the third place? Gary the Snail. Oh, yeah, Gary the Snail. Gary with a distance of 313 meters came in third place. Problem doesn't ask us to. Some people would want to be extra careful. They make a listing showing all the places, and you would only actually come up with this problem. Even though there's five contestants, you would come up with 4 places. Last question. Thomas says that 39,999 is greater than 40,005 because 9 thousandths, so hey, that's big. 9 thousandths is greater than 0 thousandths. Corbin says that 39,999 is less than 40,005. Who is right and who is wrong? Why? Well, just looking at Thomas's argument, he says, hey, 9,000 is bigger than 0 thousandths. I agreed. It is better to have 9 thousandths here than 0 thousandths. But I'd say not so fast, Thomas. Let's look at the 10 thousandths place. 3 10 thousandths is not as good as having 4 10 thousandths, because that makes 40,000. And that makes about 39,000, or really close to 40,000. But this one is actually above 40,000. Okay? So who is right and who is wrong? Well, It's not just enough to say I'm right. Let's see, what is Corbin saying again? 39,999 is less than 40,005. And isn't that what I just said? So, Corbin is right. Comma. Thomas, let's say, get rid of the comma. Corbin is right and Thomas is wrong. Who is right and who is wrong? Did I just answer that question? I did. Why? Corbin is right. Corbin is right. Corbin's right because 4 10,000s is greater than 3 10,000s. And with that, I'm done.